Let's take a look. Wow, everyone's going for exactly the same scoreline, with exactly the same team going through. Wales to win 2-1, says everybody. Nedum, why?
For me, it's just because it's in Wales. I think if it was essentially anywhere else, I'd fancy Ukraine more. I think overall, like the way they play, the sort of feeling around them as a nation as well, and especially given that performance against Scotland the other day, I'd really fancy them. But I think Wales, as an underdog in their home sort of space, I think in some ways it suits them. And with, Bale, who's obviously very inspired every time he pulls on that shirt, they go in there and, there's an expectation that they'll be able to do it. I don't think they'll be scared of Ukraine, but they'll allow them to do what they do and then hope to sort of spring a few counter-attacks and the like and, make their way to a World Cup. So I'm going for them, but I don't think it'll be a game where, say, people finish and say Wales thoroughly deserved it. But I think Wales are very capable at home of getting that type of result.
Jan?
Well, I was just thinking when I saw the interview with Gareth Bale, this is so typical. The whole world, except the people of Wales, want Ukraine to be at the World Cup. The whole world. I mean, the Eurovision Song Contest, everybody voted for them. There could have been a man and a woman coming on the stage saying hello, and they would have won the song contest. So it's so typical that Gareth Bale will probably get a hat-trick and knocking out Ukraine. That will kind of sum up his career. I mean, he's winning everything, but still don't get up on the popularity vote. So, but I still think that Wales would do it. I think that you can't be as bad as Scotland did against Ukraine. That is not possible. So I think that Wales will do it. They got enough good players. They will have their little proud nation behind them, and they will go through to the World Cup.
Jan, for those in the States who don't know what the Eurovision Song Contest is, how would you describe it?
I will describe it that every state in USA had a singer going to Washington, having a big thing, and then all states will have a vote, and we have that in Europe, and everybody voted for Ukraine, everybody, and Russia was not in the competition for different reasons, or for one big reason. Stevie,
Eurovision Song Contest or prediction? What do you want to talk about?
Prediction.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm pretty much with Nedum. You go with Wales because they are at home. They've got a fantastic record at home. Haven't lost for a year, I don't believe. And they will get a lift from that crowd. Ukraine, I think, will physically feel it after that game against Scotland.
Right.
So many of the players, it was their first game for a good 6-7 months. And you can't play back-to-back games with that sort of pressure and that physicality you need. I don't see them lasting. So, yeah, I've got to go for Wales.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.